Hey, I'm Chad Love, and welcome to Ready, Set, Move, the awesome exercise show that shows you wonderful exercises that you can do all over the place, all over Santa Monica. And wherever you are right now, sitting on that comfy couch, drinking a soda, I want you to get up off that couch and join us here. So let's get ready, set, move. Now today, we're gonna do combat fit, and I'm a little nervous, I'm gonna be totally honest. Hopefully I won't get knocked out, but it should be entertaining. It'll probably go viral if I do get knocked out. We're here with Graciela Casillas of CMA Academy. And Graciela, can you tell us a little bit about what we're gonna do today?
Combat Fit is a great workout that involves movements that are useful in developing self-defense and fitness. So even though it may sound a bit intimidating, it's a great workout. So let's get started. Let's start with the warm-up.
And I'm excited about this too, because having self-defense, makes you more confident. It's safer to know self-defense. So there's a lot of good things about this.
Yes, there is. And you can also become fit while you do it.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
You're ready. So we're going to start off with just a basic warm-up. It's not an intense warm-up, just warming up enough to get our muscles going. So we start with moving our head left to right. Left to right. Do about 8 repetitions. And then back to center. Then we just go side to side. Very simple, easy warm-up. And back to center. Then we just bring chin to the chest, up and down.
Is this loosening our necks up?
Yes, it is. This is just warming you up. So when you move, you don't pull a muscle. So we go right down the body. So now you just go to the shoulders, rotating your shoulders back. Do 8 to 10 repetitions depending how much time you have. Then you bring the elbows up. Rotating your elbows, you're just making circular motions. And of course we want to work more the shoulders, so we go circles, going back. That's it. That looks good.
If you're looking at your smartphone all the time, this is opening that up, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah,
and you can also move your fingers at the same time. So now we reverse it. Now I'm going forward. So we rotate going forward, and then from that position we just move to our elbows. Once again, you're like drawing circles on the side of you. And from moving from my elbows, I go to my shoulders. I'm rotating my shoulders going forward. Really try to touch your ears. You want to really rotate those shoulders. From that position, I'm going to bring my hands up, just working the waist, because we do want to warm up our torso. So we just go side to side.
Now our viewers could be doing this right in their living room, right?
You could do this in your living room, and you could do this in your office, anywhere. In the park, like here today, it's beautiful here. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my right arm across. I want to again stretch gently. Okay, so when we warm up, we don't want to do anything ballistically, so we just gently stretching and we switch.
That feels great.
Doesn't it feel really good? Absolutely.
Is this a tricep? Is that what this is called?
You're working more your shoulder at this point and your tricep.
Oh yeah, my
And now
shoulder.
we're going to switch again. This time I want you to lock your arm out so it gets a little deeper stretch.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that does feel good. We switch again from this position here.
So this is how you start a class. This
is the way I would start. I would do more of the intense stretching at the end of class once I'm warmed up.
Right, this is not intense stretching.
No, this is not. This is more relaxed.
Oh, okay, all right.
This is something I developed actually for a senior citizens class once. Okay, so from this position, I'm going to put my hand on the side of my head. I want to keep my back as straight as possible, meaning my shoulder aligned with my hip. And I'm just going to ease into it and just stretching my side. So the point here is that I want to work from the top of my head down to my feet. And slowly we switch positions.
Where should I be feeling this one?
You should be feeling this in your side, right here, in your
feeling
lats.
it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, perfect. Now we're going to go one more time. This time I want to see if you can go down a little bit further. You take your hand and try to walk it down your leg.
Oh.
Just stretch and reach and reach and reach. Great, let's change positions one more time.
I don't think I stretch this way very often. This is great.
This is a great way to stretch even when you wake up in the morning.
Oh, this
okay,
feels
from
wonderful.
This position, we're just going to come down, put our hands on our waist just to control, and you rotate your upper body. This is working your lower back and your waist. Okay, now we get ready, and we're going to switch directions. We go the other way.
Yes, this is moving all sorts of stuff that doesn't get moved enough.
Actually, you're going to hear a snap, crackle, pop. Now, this is the most favorite of most people. We rotate the hips. loose hips for kicking.
Oh,
you need
yeah.
to loosen up your hips. Rotate your hips in a circular motion. And now we switch directions.
This feels great.
Yes, doesn't
I'll
it?
do this every morning. This is wonderful.
So if you notice what I'm doing, I'm just working every major body part going all the way down. So now we just bring our feet together and we're going to rotate again, this time small circles with the knees.
Okay.
Not large circles, just little circles here. Okay, and we rotate the other direction.
Other direction, okay.
Absolutely. So
that feels
now
wonderful.
what we're going to do next is what we call a half stretch, because we're just going halfway, and we're just turning our upper body, and this is going to work the hamstring, the back of the legs, and we just lean into it. So this is more of a gentle stretch versus a very ballistic stretch.
So I feel this along the back of my straight leg.
That's where you
right?
should be
Okay.
feeling it. Okay?
Did you call this a ballistic stretch?
No, I said we don't want to do a ballistic stretching,
Okay.
which is really bouncing harsh. That type of stretching you want to do once you're warm, because believe it or not, you can't pull a muscle while you're stretching. So now we gently come up and we just switch. Other direction. This leg is bent and I'm turning towards the extended leg from this position, and I'm going down.
And it's really important to warm up before you do this, because
Yes, it
combat
is.
fit, you're moving fast, right?
You're moving fast, you're using knees, you're kicking, you're using your shins, okay? And now we just pivot forward. Now I want you relax your upper body, and you're just gonna sort of drop down. Ideally, you want to get to the point where you can put your palms flat on the ground.
I cannot do that.
That's okay. So what we do eventually is we push you down. Okay, down, okay. So when you come up from this position, very important that you bend the knees slightly and you come up. Now we're ready to get started.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is from this position where our feet are shoulder width apart, we're going to move the right leg back, and we bring the hands up. So this appears to be a defensive position, but actually I'm ready to launch from here.
Okay.
If somebody tries to assault me from this position where I'm kind of helpless, please, I'm sorry, I didn't do anything. You can react to it, exactly. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the palm of the hand. So this is also going to work our entire arm, but we're going to do 8 repetitions. So we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We come back, we switch. We work the other side. 1, 2. Curl your fingers back so that you extend with the palm. 7, 8. We switch again. Okay. This time from this position here, all you're going to do is you're going to wipe your nose with the back of your hand, and that's going to expose your elbow.
Oh,
But
okay.
when you do that,
Could you do that one more time?
when you wipe your nose with the back of the hand, you turn your right hip and you drop your knee. It's no different than a professional boxer would throw a cross, but it becomes an elbow. Okay? So from here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We always balance the body, so we switch. Now you go with your left. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is very
Okay?
empowering. You know, it
Does it feel
feels
good? Wait
yeah.
till you get to hit something with it. Okay, so now we switch again.
Okay.
So now we're going to go for here just with the front hand.
Okay.
So if somebody's coming in at you, 1. So you're going to pivot like you're squashing a bug or putting out a cigarette butt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we switch our feet again. Again with the lead hand, which means a hand that's in front. So you want this hand a little bit in front like that.
So lead hand. Okay.
Lead hand.
The
So you
same
just
as your leg, basically.
exactly.
Forward, okay.
So now we just turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. 6, 7, 8. Now we change again. So now we're going to use our knees. We try to keep our hands up. We're going to go with the rear knee. We're going to go 1. The hip goes forward. We don't want to come straight up. We want the knee to go forward. Okay.
So am I doing it right?
You're getting there. I want more hip. 2. Okay. 3. Okay. 4.
Almost leaning back a little.
5. Yes.
Okay.
6, 7, 8. You land in front and you switch. Okay. 1, 2. That's it. 3, 4, 5.
This is hard.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, but
Now
it
we
feels
switch
great.
again.
Okay.
So now we're going to start putting these combinations together. First, we're going to go just with the hands, palm, heel, elbow, and back. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we switch.
So I have a question.
Yes.
In this scenario, are you hitting them and then hitting them?
What I'm doing is I'm coming here
yeah?
and coming in like
Gotcha.
that. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, all right.
So now
Okay, we're switching.
Now we're switching. Our
Okay.
right hand's in front.
Okay.
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your hip. 6,
Forget about the hip.
7. That's where your power comes from.
Yeah.
8. Okay. Now we switch. Now we're going to add one more elbow. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. It's all in the hips.
And the hips are where the hips are the engine, right?
2, 3. Absolutely.
Like they're really where the power comes from.
Right, but you don't
Okay.
want to move your back, and you just want to pivot with your hip.
But this is how a smaller person can actually knock
Exactly.
down a bigger person.
This is how you generate power. So
Okay, all right.
we go ready, 1, ready, 2, and set, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You gotta remember the hips.
7, 8. Oops, that's it. 8. Switch. Got carried away. They got excited. Okay, now we go with the other side. Ready? 1. So now, don't get confused, but you're going to now go right, left, right. Because in a real situation, if you only train one side, you can't go, oh, wait a minute, I have to switch sides because
Right.
I don't know how to move on that side. So
Right.
here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Feel this
5.
in the lats.
6, 7. You'll feel it in your entire upper body. 8. Now we're going to switch. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
One more time, please.
Same thing you just did. 1, 2, 3. Visualize you're grabbing someone. 4. Okay?
Okay.
You're grabbing the back of the neck here.
And
4.
Gotcha.
Okay? So ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and change. Something I haven't mentioned that I hear you doing that's wonderful, it's to breathe. Exhale every time.
remember to breathe, people.
remember
We
to
want
breathe.
everybody
Exhale.
to breathe.
Breathe out every time. Ready.
This is a great way to get some frustrations out.
Yeah.
You know, it'll
Especially
make.
when you see us doing it on the mitts right now.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to have you do it. Ready?
Okay, all right.
Okay, we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now grab the focus mitts. So this is how I would be doing if I were on a commercial break, okay?
Okay.
Watching a movie or something. But if I want to get more serious with it, what I would be doing is I would be training with equipment.
Right.
So I'm going to do it a couple times, but I want you to try it. So,
And I want to just make sure, even if you're getting a little bit off, you're not always swinging right. You're still getting the exercise.
you're still getting
right?
the exercise,
You're still
and it
moving.
never has to be perfect.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's no wrong way of doing this.
Because it's not perfect when I do it.
There's no wrong way.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, and then I want you to try this.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to start off with the first one, the palm, heel, and coming across. So it's going to look like this. We keep our hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the resistance of hitting the target is really working your muscles even more, okay? So from here, and when I bring the other one up, so if I add the other elbow that we were doing, 1, you'll see my hips. And the hands always come back up, so I want you to try that.
Okay, all right.
So what you're going to do now is you're using this part of your hand,
Like this, right?
the lead hand, okay?
Oh, the left
this
hand.
one, okay? And then you're going to come across with your elbow on the right.
Same pad.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But I want you to relax and open your hand.
Okay. All right.
Okay, ready? 1. Nice. 2. 3.
I'm thinking about
4.
traffic on the 405.
5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
Right, thank you.
You're not done.
I'm not done.
Bring
All
the
right.
other one
Okay.
up.
All
So
right,
now
okay.
we're going to add. So we're going to go left, right, left. Shift your hip.
Okay. So
Okay,
still
right.
lead with this hand.
Still lead with this one.
leading with this hand.
And this one could be just a flick to the eye. This
Okay.
is what's more important.
Okay.
Okay, and if you're taller, I would just bring it down.
Okay. Well, Jesse's
So right
taller
now-
than I am.
So right now you're good. Okay, here we
all
go.
right.
Ready? Left, right, left. 1.
Right, left,
Nice. 2.
left.
3.
Ha, ha, ha,
4.
ha, ha,
5.
ha, ha, ha,
6.
ha, ha, ha,
7.
ha, ha, ha,
And 8.
ha, ha, ha.
Now, got one little piece left.
Okay.
After that, you're going to add that rear knee.
Okay,
so
where am
now
I gonna-
see what it feels
okay,
like.
all right.
So you're going to go right. He'll place it for you.
Okay.
Okay, so start off
Can I do
slow.
it slow once?
Start off
Okay.
slow.
So,
this is the way you should train until you get it.
That.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
ready?
Okay. You ready,
and
Jesse?
Right.
Oh wait. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It doesn't matter. Just go with it.
Okay.
2. Left, right, left, knee.
Ha!
Good. 3. Knee.
Ha!
Good.
Ha, 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 ha.
Good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, sorry, Jesse. Sorry.
Get it excited. Left, right, left.
Ha!
Breathe it good. Good breath.
Ha,
Okay. Left, right, left.
ha,
Couple more. Left, right, left.
ha,
And go.
ha.
So then.
This is
so
awesome.
This is basic, right?
Yes.
So you want to make it a little bit more of a challenge for you. You could add another knee. You could do the same thing but we're just going to add additional knees because a person might still be standing there. But you can see how this is developing fitness, but you're also training your body for combat. So I go 1. We can add several knees. And then we can come back. So we can do that and come back with elbow strikes again. So same thing. 1. He puts it back. You can just keep going and making up different situations. So that is how we would use the focus mitts. But in reality, the way what this would work, like in a real self-defense situation, if he went to reach for me with the other hand, okay? So this would be the thumb to the eye, okay? If he goes to reach with me, I would come here. 1. That's the first thing. The second thing we did was from here, 1, hit, okay? The third thing that we did was hit. I could go low, hit. That's a combination. So from this position, again, we go from here, straight in, okay? Again, from here, knee, elbow. The third one was from here, elbow, shift, elbow. And again, from here, elbow, knee, push him away.
He's probably out at that point.
So,
and in your classes, you're going to teach not just the moves and the exercises, but the self-defense.
absolutely. So one of the things that people aren't aware of is that when you're training, people take a self-defense class, but they don't get the fitness part. So if they really had to defend themselves, they might not have the endurance and the stamina to do it. So by training this way, your body becomes a reflex. Just like I scratch my head when it itches, you come at me, I lift my hand.
Right.
And there's that elbow strike. So it's important to train your body for an assault situation, but you don't have to be thinking that I'm training for, oh my God, somebody's going to attack me. No, your body just becomes accustomed to using the elbows, the front, the side, here, the knee, so it becomes more instinctive.
Absolutely. So that, God forbid, if you're ever in a situation, you have the tools to protect yourself, which is really good to know in this world.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Now, I guess I want to just know a little bit about your classes. I guess they start up with some stretching. Then do you pound the bag? How does that work?
We start off with stretching. We do a combination sometimes. We use the focus mitts. We do resistance training because it's important to strengthen the muscles. So it's important for students to understand the difference between muscle strength and muscle endurance, right? So I can be strong and be able to lift a lot of weight, but if I can't run from point A to point B when I'm attacked because I have no muscle endurance and I have no cardiovascular conditioning, then I'm in a bad situation. So we cover all aspects. We try to cover all aspects of physical fitness, which includes the cardiovascular conditioning, includes flexibility, and developing muscle strength and muscle endurance. So at the end, so we work with weights, we work with heavy bags, we work with kicking shields, we work with these focus mitts, and then we also, at the end of class, we have a cool down, and that's when we do more of our stretching to develop the flexibility. Because you don't have to be able to go here and kick somebody in the head, but you do need the flexibility to be able to kick. And that flexibility comes with So you do need some flexibility for health and fitness, because as an adult, if you cannot touch the ground, that means your spine is not flexible, and that means you're going to have back problems.
So I need to work on that.
So you need to work on developing that, but you're almost there. So you're actually in very good shape.
If the grass was a little taller,
maybe we need to wait for it to grow a little bit.
It's been cut, it's short, if it was taller. So I've heard from a lot of people that if they do martial arts, they develop not just physically, but they develop the tools to deal with things emotionally and stuff. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Martial arts should be approached, martial arts training, on a psychological, mental, and physical. The psychological is developing self-worth and valuing yourself for who you are. The mental is acquisition of information. That means that I learn how to assess potentially dangerous situations. But the confidence that I build from learning to do something, like I've taught you a movement. If you could not do that movement, you would have left here without any confidence. But the fact that you were, oh God, this feels good, I can do this, gave you more confidence. So that's the way we train our students, by teaching them movements that they can do, and they don't go home going, oh my God, that was cool, but I'll never be able to make that work for me. The fact that you can make it work starts building confidence and building confidence. So a couple things happen. One, you don't mind walking away from a situation because your ego is now in check and you don't feel you have anything to prove, okay? And so that's also because you have that knowledge and information, but it builds your confidence. And how you carry yourself now will less likely put you in a position of becoming a victim.
Well, I heard that they've done studies, and people that have done martial arts, if they walk down the street, they move in a way that is less approachable or assaultable. Like there's statistics apparently.
Absolutely. And you're so correct, because perpetrators look for victims that walk like this, that are texting, that are not paying attention, and that look like they're in their little bubble because they're afraid to face the world. But if you walk with your shoulders back and I go to you, hey, how you doing? And I keep walking, I'm not going to be someone you're going to want to pick on.
No.
You want somebody that's vulnerable. So there's a catch there, though. Oftentimes we learn this part, but we have to have the physical to back it up, because just in case somebody calls your bluff, do you have what it takes to back it up?
Right.
So that's what, when we teach, we tell students that's great. Now you have that confidence, but you still need the skill, because there might be somebody that I call the 3Ds, drunk, drug, deranged, that doesn't care that you're confident.
Right.
So they may still call your bluff, go beyond that, and then if you don't know what to do because you have no training, then you're going to be in a bad situation.
Now, to some people, obviously martial arts are huge right now. MMA is a big thing and everything. How would you describe, is this a particular martial art, or is this?
This is called Shin Shun Do, the way of the warrior spirit. And it's a system that I developed myself, and I lived here in Santa Monica for many years. And when I developed my system back in the 80s, not that I'm dating myself, but
you were 2 years old.
I was 2 years old when I started, but it's basically a system that is based on range. And what that means to a martial artist is, if I'm here, what would I be able to use to defend myself, versus if we're in a nightclub or something and you've got this close to me and I need to be able to do something. Can I react? The elbows that I just taught you, you would be able to, very close. So that's very important to understand, but that comes with training and studying the martial arts.
So help me understand that a little bit better. So if we're in really close and you suddenly attack me, the elbows.
If we're in very close here,
Right.
even if you're on a dance floor or something,
Right.
you hear this can work.
That would work.
This can work.
Yeah.
But if I'm only taught to move really big,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to do anything.
That does look cool. It does look
yes,
cool.
This
This
looks
does
cool,
look really cool. I mean,
but how effective is it if we're this close?
Right. I
so
gotcha.
It's important to understand range, and that's something, as I said, comes with training, and you learn this in the martial arts.
Okay, well, Graciela's, Casillas, and Jesse, thank you guys so much.
you so
This has
much.
been wonderful. Can you tell them where they can find you guys
Yeah,
physically
we're
and
located
socially?
in Oxnard, California, 3000 Paseo Mercado, number 107. You can also contact us at cmadojo.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
you.
Graciela. Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. And whatever you do, keep on moving and keep on tuning into Ready, Set, Move.